Hey everyone, so we are on a mission today to explore 4 different camping options that are within 30 minutes of Disney to compare to Fort Wilderness. So Fort Wilderness is the campground at Disney World, but it's quite expensive. Now they can accommodate rigs up to like 62 feet. They're paved sites, full hookups. They have, including cable, so water, sewer, electric, and cable. The laundry facility is pretty nice, but again, it's Disney prices. They have a camp store, they have restaurant options, they have a pool, but the pool doesn't have towels like the other Disney resorts. And the pool isn't very big. Now, there's over 700 sites, over 700 campsites at Fort Wilderness, so it is packed. The upside to Fort Wilderness is the transportation that takes you directly to Disney, but you have to walk to the bus stop. That bus stop takes you to the front of Fort Wilderness to get on another bus that actually takes you to the park. So by the time you catch one bus to get to the other bus to get to the park, you're on a bus for at least 30 minutes. The longest that it took us at some points was 45 minutes. So, because you have to wait for the one bus and then wait for the next bus. But they do have a boat that brings you directly to Magic Kingdom. And that is kind of an open air boat. It's really big. It's really loud. There's a lot of fumes. There's not great airflow, so it gets kind of hot and stuffy. But that, you still have to wait for the boat to get to Fort Wilderness, and then whenever you're at Magic Kingdom on your way back to Fort Wilderness, you have to wait for the boat again. So a good 15 minutes at least on that, and there's not anything spectacular to see while you're on this boat on the ride to Magic Kingdom. Other pluses about staying at Fort Wilderness is the magic hours. So if you stay at any of the Disney resorts, they have what's called magic hours. That could be maybe an hour or two before or after the park closes, and you are there after everybody else leaves or before everybody else has gotten there, so you're not going to have as long of wait times on the different rides around any of the Disney parks. So every day it's a different park. It might be Epcot might have magic hours from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. one night, or Magic Kingdom might have magic hours from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. one morning. So you just kind of have to keep a watch on that. So what we are doing today is we are going to 4 different RV parks. We're going to a state park, 2 Orange County parks, and 1 Orlando City park. And these parks are all under $25 a night. Some have full hookups, some are just water and electric, and they're all within 30 minutes of Disney. So we figure if the transportation takes 30 to 45 minutes, and since we have the weekday passes, we don't have to pay for parking anyway, why not just save some money on the actual campground versus paying $100 a night at the very least at Fort Wilderness, and look for some cheaper camping options.
All aboard!
Okay, so we are at Magnolia Park. This is an Orange County park. It is $18 a night for residents, $23 for non-residents. That includes water and electric, no sewer hookups, but there is a dump station.
Yep.
We did check out the bathrooms. I thought the women's bathroom was pretty clean. What did you think about the men's bathroom?
It's, a pretty clean bathroom.
Yeah,
It's nothing nasty.
Kind of similar to state parks.
Yep.
The largest rig that it can accommodate is 52 feet. There's basketball courts. There is a boat ramp. It's right on Lake Apopka. And several different playgrounds. Did you see anything else that is worth mentioning?
Yeah, all the sites are paved, which is great.
Alright, so this is one of the campsites at the Magnolia Campground. This is an Orange County park. It's got a picnic table, fire ring, and let's see, it has 30 and 50, and water. There's peacocks.
There's at least 3 peacocks, so it's like a family or so. And there's also the picnic area in the campsite is paved as well too, which is pretty nice.
Yep, and there is a fire ring also.
At all campsites.
Yep, so pretty nice campsite, or campground, I would say.
So far, so good.
On to the next.
What's up? It's us, the McMullen Express.
So we are at Moss Park this time. This is the second county park that we've visited today. Same prices, $18 for residents, $23 for non-county residents. Same water and electric, no sewer, but there is a dump station. This one has a volleyball court. It is on Lake Hart. It does have boat ramp and that kind of thing as well. Now these sites are not paved. This is, what is it, limestone?
I would say, yeah, limestone, lime rock.
Yeah. Now the sites look level.
Very level.
Yeah, they all have a fire pit, a grill, and a picnic table.
It's interesting. A lot don't offer that.
Yeah. Usually we don't see, well, we've seen grills at DeSoto, but they didn't have fire pits.
Right.
Anyways, I think that's really all about this one. There is quite a drive to get back to the camping area, but it was a really pretty drive.
Yeah, and there's two loops. There's one sites 1 through 4 is considered the family sites, and then loop 2 is 7 through 54, or is it 5 through 54?
Something like that.
Yeah. So there's quite a few sites available here, and but there's not a whole lot of privacy in between the sites. So keep that in mind as well.
Yeah. Do you think that Magnolia Park was more private?
In some spaces, yes.
Okay.
I think so, and if we had to compare the two parks, Magnolia is a little bit more private, and then Moss Park is.
Yep, still within 30 minutes from Disney, and plus $25 a night.
It's a steal of a deal.
So we are going to go to another park now.
Stay with us.
So we just drove around Bill Frederick Park at Turkey Lake. So this is an Orlando City park, and it's actually a lot nicer than we thought it would be. So the sites with just water and electric are about $17 a night, and the full hookup sites are about $26 a night. There is no privacy in between the sites. Everything looks pretty clean. It doesn't look as well maintained as a state park. But most state parks in Florida are exceptionally nice. It looks like there's a lot of sites that may be tough to get level in. You do have some good views of the lake. Nothing is lakefront. The lake is beautiful. There is a pool here. There is disc golf. There's some trails. There are no fire rings, and they do not allow fire pits or fires of any kind. What's your thoughts, dear?
I think the park itself, on the surface, looks pretty nice. There's a lot of stuff to do. It's like Christina said, it's a city park. There's a huge pool here. It's like a U-shaped pool. Plenty of pavilions to picnic at. It sits right next to Turkey Lake, the park portion of it. The RV park itself, it's back in the woods. Not a lot of privacy, no privacy at all whatsoever. But they do have full hookups in certain spots, and they have electric and water. And for the price, you really can't beat it.
No, it's I think it's the cheapest one, 17 bucks.
Yeah, and
for water and electric is the cheapest that we've seen.
And it is really close to a lot of you know, grocery stores, restaurants, stuff of that nature too. So.
And this is the closest one to Universal Studios. It's just a couple miles away from Universal Studios. So it's about 30 minutes away from Disney, but real close to Universal.
Which is one of our favorites.
It is one of our favorites. And it does have laundry facilities. It does have a washer and dryer. The bathrooms are old. They're clean, but they're old. So expect that if you're going to stay here as well. That it?
That's it.
That's it.
Peace.
So as luck would have it, we lost all of our footage from Lake Louisa State Park, and now we have to film it on a dreary, rainy day.
Yeah, but the backdrop and the way the fog's coming in It really looks like the Smoky Mountains out here.
Yeah, it's so nice. I think that this is our favorite state park that we've stayed at.
I would agree.
So Lake Louisa State Park is in Claremont. It's within 30 minutes from Disney, still under $25 a night. They have sites with full hookups, sites with just water and electric. They have laundry facilities, clean bathhouses. They have a place to go swimming. Wouldn't really recommend it. There's alligators. The sites are gravel.
Yeah.
Picnic table, fire ring.
In some cases, some of the sites have grills.
Do they?
Yeah.
I must have missed that. But this is a nice one.
Yeah, for the longest time, my favorite park was in Maine, which was Acadia National Park.
Yeah.
But this one blows all the parks out of the water.
It does. It's really nice. And the cabins, so comparing it to Fort Wilderness, you know, a lot of people go and stay at Fort Wilderness because they have the cabins. They want to get that camping experience. These cabins blow Fort Wilderness cabins out of the water.
Yeah, they're huge.
They are, and they're beautiful. They're right on a lake. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty.
Also.
Yeah.
Which is really nice.
Yeah. Are we forgetting anything? It is a little bit of it's a 6-minute drive to get from the front of the park to the campground.
But I think most of the state parks, there's usually a good little drive to get to the campgrounds itself. So. And
you won't, this drive, oh my gosh, you will not mind it. It's so pretty. You would swear you're in the mountains here. I know it's ridiculous. It's Florida and there's no way that it's mountains, but it has that appearance of it if you can kind of see behind us even.
Looks like the Smoky Mountains back there.
It does. It's so cool. So I think that's it. We also lost the footage of Bill Frederick Park at Turkey Lake, the actual campground portion of it somehow. Just to tell you a little bit more about those sites. They're a little tight, very well shaded. It's kept pretty clean. It's a little bit older. There are some full hookup sites, some water and electric sites. The park itself is really nice.
Oh, yeah, that's got the pool.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know, did you mention already? Because I was trying to remember the park itself, but a lot of those sites are uneven.
Yeah, yeah.
So be wary of that.
Yeah, so we're going to go stay there in January. That'll kind of wrap up our Florida camping for new places that we've been in Florida. So we'll do a more in-depth video when we get there. But other than that, this park takes the cake. No tolls from Bill Frederick Park at Turkey Lake or Lake Louisa State Park to get to Disney World. The other two, Magnolia Park and Moss Park that we reviewed, you do have to take toll roads to get to Disney.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, but still, 4 fantastic parks for under $25 a night within 30 minutes of Disney.
It's a steal of a deal.
Yeah, and I would much prefer to stay here over Fort Wilderness. And we'll keep you updated on Magnolia Park and Bill Frederick when we stay there, if we prefer that over Fort Wilderness also.
It's going to be a tough one, but...
It is. But do you prefer this one over Fort Wilderness?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What if it was the same price?
Still this one.
Me too.
Yep.
Yeah. So, all right, guys, this was our comparison of 4 parks under $25 within 30 minutes of Disney. Instead of staying at Fort Wilderness, and it's really hard to get into Fort Wilderness anyway. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up. If you found the information helpful, please subscribe. That's really it.
That's about it.
All right.
McMillan Express out. Peace.